But if you look back, what is the best decision you've maybe made in hindsight, in hindsight, music-wise, or?
What's the best decision we've made in hindsight?
I mean,
like in our whole career?
Yeah.
Just, you know, trusting our gut, man, and kind of just not listening to outside people, you know. It's like, when we wrote Burn My Eyes, we were just 4 kids, you know, that jammed in a rehearsal spot that we shared with 4 punk rock bands. And we didn't know what we were doing. You know, we didn't know what, you know, we were just making music selfishly, completely selfishly, just music that got us off. You know, it wasn't the cool music at the time. In fact, if anything, it was probably very uncool to be making metal in the Bay Area at that time because, you know, the thrash funk thing was really popular and thrash had kind of died, you know. So, you know, we were just making stuff with no intention of gaining fans or gaining record company or gaining magazine coverage or nothing. We were just writing to write. And, you know, when you do stuff like that, you know, that's music in its purest form, you know. And you know, somewhere along the line, you know, business people talk to you, and agents talk to you, and managers talk to you, and record company people talk to you, and fucking, you know, all these people, you know, they've been in the music business for a while, so you think, well, hey, maybe they know what they're talking about, but you know what? They don't. You know, like you just need to remember what being a kid writing in the rehearsal room for selfish reasons is about. You know, that's the best thing that we ever did.
When did you find out again, because you were saying business people, when did you find out again that you had to go back to that selfish kid again?
I don't know, you know, but...
No? I was thinking maybe because, well, at the end of the 90s, well, you had a few more experimental albums. If you look back on that period, is it still that, well, you feel good about?
I feel great about it.
Yeah?
I have 0 regrets.
0 regrets.
No fucking regrets.
Okay. And for you, well, how do you look back now on To the Ashes of Empires? Is it for you the album, because now it's been 3 years ago? Yeah, how do you look back on it?
Awesome, you know. I mean, it turned out killer. So.
And songwriting for this new album, when did you start?
Like August 2005.
It's been a long period of writing and recording?
We wrote for about a year, and then we recorded from August to January. Like recording, mix, mastering, all that shit.
And did you have many songs, or was it just selected songs you had that was everything you recorded?
No, we wrote 26 songs for the album. And they weren't all full songs. They were like half songs and verses and choruses and shit. But you know, we narrowed it down to the 8 that were on the album, so we threw away 18 songs.
Will you use them ever?
You know, every once in a while we'll kind of go back and we call it the graveyard, the riff graveyard.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll go dig through the riff graveyard. Every great once in a while we'll pull something out of there, but 9 times out of 10 it's, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it didn't work then, why would it work now?